I assigned number 5. Number 4 wasn't open, and 5 was one of my next options, so I just went with it.
As far as receivers, how do you feel you guys are getting separation, or how would you assess how you guys are doing that right now?
I would say that we're doing okay. I feel like there's some things that we could work on, that Coach Shep thinks that we can work on. So we'll try to implement that into practice this week so we can be ready for the game.
What do you remember? You were kind of late getting in. Were you doing something extra, or?
Yeah, I was getting some extra releases in. Just working on the technique that we're going to get this week from the DBs at Wisconsin.
What do you remember about going against Wisconsin at Michigan State?
I mean, honestly, I didn't really play much that game, but I know that they're a physical team, and that, you know what I'm saying, we'll have to go out there and we'll have to play hard and not take them lightly.
You might have already answered it because you didn't play much, but did you go up against Hunter Waller, the safety over there, the big-time safety?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Has there been any leaning on you from your Big Ten experience, obviously, from your time there?
What do you mean by that?
Has there been anybody, what's it like playing up north, or any conversations about playing in the Big Ten?
I mean, Coach Shep knows it's like. He played at Purdue, so he tells us what it's like, what the refs are going to call, what they're not going to call. He's preparing us for what we're going to get on Saturday.
This is your third major conference that you played in. You've seen a ton of stadiums, I'm sure by now, road games. What's your favorite stadium to play in? Road, not home.
Road.
Just career-wise, you know?
I enjoyed playing at Michigan at the Big House because of how loud it was, and, you know, a rivalry game that was I had at Michigan State, so that was pretty fun.
How gratifying is it when you have a rocking stadium and you're able to kind of shut them up with a big play or something like that?
It's fun. Like, it's nothing like it, just taking all the air out the stadium, just letting them know that, you know, we coming in there and taking over.
What do you tell some of those young guys like Ryan and others about playing in their first road environment? Like what to expect?
Just continue to stay composed throughout the game. We know we're going to have some trials and tribulations throughout the game, but just continue to stay calm, stay composed, and just go out there and play.
Germie, how would you say this offense is compared to last year with the same coaches?
It's pretty similar. Like Coach Sheridan, he has his own little wrinkles to the offense, but for the most part, it's similar.
Coach DeBoer talked yesterday about Jalen scrambling and making some plays, but also maybe some guys weren't necessarily ready for him to make the play around him, or not helping him out as much. What's it like for you as a receiver when Jalen's scrambling in the pocket? Kind of what's your role when that play is developing?
Just trying to figure out which way he's rolling, and then we have certain rules to when he's scrambling, so just making sure we're in the right place.
How do you feel like your connection with him is growing through the first 2 games?
I think it's been good. I think there's things that we definitely have to work on in practice, schematical wise, stuff we have to work on as receivers. Really as a whole group to execute the way we want to.
Do you feel like it's clicking, though? I mean, that first half you were pretty involved and you guys seem to be on the same page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we practice it all week, and, I mean, it's just execution when we get to the game. So we'll do the same thing this week.
Is there a piece of Rome Odunze's game that you kind of brought to Alabama after watching him have that monster year last year?
I take a lot of pieces from a lot of people games, like Rome. I take a lot of stuff from Keon Coleman, Jaden Reed, like just the guys that are in front of me, and then also the NFL guys that are already in the league, like Stephon Diggs and Justin Jefferson. So I try to study those guys and try to implement them to my game.
What from Rome have you tried to get to stick with you?
Just the way he tracks the deep ball. He tracks the deep ball really good. He makes contested catches. So, I mean, that's something that I want to improve on.
Jeremy, your blocking on the perimeter, you know, at the receiver position down the field, a lot of people have been noticing that. Can you just talk about the attitude that comes with that? And, you know, when you're not getting the ball, you still blocking in the run game, in the pass game, stuff like that. Can you just talk about the attitude and stuff like that?
So we talk about family, right? So forget about me. I love you. It's not about me all the time and catching the ball. And, you know, we have great running backs, guys that can make plays, and I take pride in blocking and making sure those guys can get open and score touchdowns, because we want the whole team to eat. So
Forget about me, I love you. Does that come from Coach DeBoer or one of the other assistants?
it comes within the whole staff.
Is there any extra excitement when you're called upon maybe for that end around / kind of quasi reverse where you're the beneficiary of something a little sneaky?
I'm excited for every play that they call. You know, at any time, at any play, you know, I can get the ball. So I just make sure that I'm prepared, and like I said, I'm excited for every single play. So I just go out there and I run every single route the hardest I can.
I know you threw a few balls at Washington last year. How's the arm?
Hey, we still got it. We still got it. So hey, we'll definitely implement that into some of the games. So.
Couple more for Drew.
A lot of your teammates have said, you know, morning practices will help with the 11 a.m. kickoff. Is that something you feel as well?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, just coming up here early in the morning and getting it in the heat, I think we'll be more than prepared to play our 11 o'clock game.
Speaking of heat, I guess the last week and a half or so it's been a little better for you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm from Vegas, so I mean, it get really hot. But I mean, the difference is the humidity, and I think I'm starting to get used to it.
All good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.